everybody, and welcome. I am so glad that you're here. Today is gonna be a really awesome video because we're gonna be doing a garden walk. Yay! I'm so excited. You guys have been seeing the garden house has been progressing, so if you're new to the channel, go to the playlist garden walk, and there is a whole bunch of footage of how the garden was from the beginning when we moved into the house and how it has been progressing. So it's so good. I need to share with you today how everything is. So I am going outside with you with the camera, and you're gonna go ahead. Oh, there's Cordelia over there. Cordelia's over there. If you want to see lots of footage of Cordelia the cat, there's also a playlist of cat Cordelia. But anyways, there's a lot of things popping up, so I had to take you with me because then during the seasons, as you see, all the things are blooming and all the things are going to be incorporating. It's going to be a lot of change, so I wanted to then record it now for you to see in the progress of how the garden is. And I also added a few trees, so yes, let's get ready to ramble. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we are outside. Let me flip this so you can see everything, how it's growing. And the grass is pretty high right now, but I just need to show you everything that we have. So first off, we had then the Natchez crepe-myrtle in the center, which you know that I love it so much. And those two trees in the side, those are the Italian cypress, which yesterday I actually switched them with two other Italian cypresses that I planted over here, because the ones that I had in the front, there were some Italian cypress that were really cute, but I got them on sale, so they had some burning. So I wanted to make sure that the two Italian cypress that were in the front, they're gonna grow very even and green and luscious. So that's why I flip it. I switched them for something that I know that they don't have no burning. And so look at the babies. Remember these that we planted them? Look how big they are already. I actually need to put this in the ground. So I will definitely update you on that when I do it. So you can see that lots of the bearded irises are popping up. Over here, there's a little tulip popping up. I am not a big fan of tulips, so, but who knows, maybe in the future I will put some. That is actually the Montauk daisy, which I love it so much. Remember that we were video of spring cleaning. I showed you how to prune them, and I told you not to cut them all the way to the ground, and this is it, because look, now everything is popping up. All the new leaves are coming out from the old stem. So if I would have ever cut them all the way to the ground, then I would have not seen this beautiful majestic beauty. So never ever cut it to the ground. Then we also added in here recently, we put those two Green Mountain boxwood, which they grow really pretty, and they have this conical shape, so you don't have to worry about, you know, having to be cutting them and giving it shape. I might give it a little bit shape as they grow, but if I don't cut them at all, then I don't have to worry because it already has that conical shape, which is really pretty. So I wanted to have this as an entrance because I noticed that I always wanted to walk over here. And look at this circle, my darlings. In the circle, which you can see also over here, that there's a lot of things that are blooming. So from the circle, there is a lot of growth in here that I love a lot, because we are trying to make this beautiful carpet. We have a visitor over here. So this one over here, it blooms already purple in spring, and then during summer it gives you then also the leaves, they turn out to a purple color, and also during winter, so you always have some color. So I love that, and I would love to have this as a ground cover all throughout the garden, so definitely propagating that. Then this one over here is one of those sage, and they grow really big later on when they bloom in purple as well. Next to it you have an iris. There's a lot of mint growing over there. And there's a lot of things that it looks like if it was weeds, but it's not weeds. It's actually the baby garlics, but they're gonna be growing a lot during summer. So everything that you see over here that it looks like it was weeds is actually garlic. And so I'm letting it grow, and I know that I'm gonna take a whole bunch of them and relocating them then into another section of the garden. But I always have garlic also as in here, because you know that we love to grow edible as well. And then in the around it, and you can see how the boxwoods are growing, which I need to propagate them and also clean out some of them that were burning because of the winter. This is the first year that they're actually, you know, been growing. But look at that white one. That's actually the cotton. I think this is the snow cotton plant. And cotton top, I think it is the name. But I'll put again the names in the description down below. And I am obsessed. I am obsessed with this plant. It's so beautiful. So I really want to divide that as well and propagate it and just put it all around the garden. It's a beautiful ground cover as well. So just amazing. Look at that. Just enjoy that. Amazing. What an amazing beauty. If God dedicates so much attention to the details and the petals and the stem and everything and the flower, imagine all the details that you have. You are intrinsically and beautifully made, as I always tell you guys. And then we have the tree that is actually blooming. So you can see that there's a lot of new growth that is coming up over here. There we go. There we go. So in the tree of the Natchez crepe myrtle, you can see that there's a lot of new baby blooms coming up, popping up. So in a week, this is all gonna be full and luscious of evergreens. It's gonna be amazing. I mean, it's gonna be full and luscious of new grown leaves. Super pretty. Then going to this side, we have then the 3 hollies over there. Remember that we did this area for sitting. You can check the video of how we remove all those 6 Japanese barberries that are really bad because they carry the Borrelia burgdorferi tick, you know, guys. So you can check that video about why we should remove those, because it can give you Lyme disease later on. And then you can see all the line. Oh my god, look at that line. Wait, you get that line of the beautiful amazing bitter irises. So I need to keep on propagating them and put them more and more. But this is gonna be all a line of bitter irises. It's gonna look so beautiful. You know that they bloom really pretty. So look how tall they are. I mean, it's so pretty. I am very, very pleased. There was nothing here before, and now we slowly but surely are creating our little path over here. There's a lot of things that are popping. I know that this is the lemon balm. I believe that it gives you this red flowers later on. So there's a lot of little things coming out. So actually, just like we did with the front that we had the 2 Green Mountain, I also added another one over here of a Green Mountain. So it's gonna grow also in a conical shade over here. And then you know that we have in the side for the driveway, then we have our 3 Italian cypress that I love so much. That was one of the things I really wanted when we moved into this house, was to have Italian cypress trees. I just love the Italian cypress, so I am so happy. And guys, look at this. This is the new growth of the chokeberry. I actually planted this as seeds 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, and look, now we finally have growth. I'm so excited. So yes, this is gonna grow really pretty all the way over here. But anyways, let me just continue so that you can see how everything is. This over here is the also another crepe myrtle, but I'm gonna actually be relocating that. So but look at the baby growth. How cute. We had some baby growth over there. And then again, you can see that there's a chokeberry growing over there. And these are the tricolor Weigela that they're already waking up from the old stem. So you can see also new growth. See that there's also new growth. So the whole oak tree is waking up. Even though that it looks like it's sleeping, it's finally waking up. You see the little buds over there. Over here, this is gonna be for the front. So we're trying to make this little hedge over here, which you can see that there's a lot of the burning bushes that I planted. And then that's the holly that we got, that we relocated also. So we had relocated then 4 hollies in the front, so you can see them over here. This is the first year, so they're gonna be a little bit sad, right? But then they're gonna get better. And look at our cute burning bush. I'm so excited. Of course, you gotta be very careful with the burning bush because it easily spreads and it can become invasive. So you have to cut it and prune it. And so we're definitely gonna keep an eye on it. But I'm gonna be using it then as a hedge in the front. Really cute. And then this is the same tree that you see over here in the corner of the house, which is the arbor vitae, the Tuja arbor vitae. So the Tuja arbor vitae, we have it in each corner. So we have the Tuja arbor vitae over here, Tuja arbor vitae over there, Tuja arbor vitae, and all the Tuja arbor vitae that you see is the same that we have over here. So it's the exact same tree. It's just that when it's a baby, it grows almost like a golden leaf arbor vitae, and then it will change more into that dark color. But you don't have to worry about cutting it, which is fantastic. And then over here in the center, in the side, we actually had a seed of one of those maple trees, and look how beautiful it is. It's growing. I am so excited. I mean, we planted that seed a year ago, I think, and look how cute. This is like 2 to 3 feet tall. Really amazing. Oh my god, it even has little leaves. Look at that. It has little tiny leaves already as a little tiny maple. It's so cute. It's amazing. So then walking back again in the front, again the hollies, and then this is actually, we cut it. This is the hibiscus plant, but it's gonna grow later on. It always grows from new growth. And this is the red dogwood, which is so cute, and it's already giving us some leaves, which is so cute, so beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. I love this plant a lot. And then look at our cute Italian cypress, which you know that I'm obsessed with the Italian cypress. Love them so much. So very excited with the Italian cypress. And I love now how everything has been progressing. Remember before there was nothing in here in the front, so now we have then a little path, which hopefully we can actually have some flat stones maybe in the future. But we're doing everything little by little, you know, guys. So we have then the Italian cypresses in the front, the circle that we're doing, and we planted already then those little boxwoods around it, and all the plants that I said that we have inside of the circle, and then those green mountain boxwood that are in the other path and the sidewalk, which also helps us to then have that focal point, because we have this focal point over here, focal point over there, and then focal point later on. So very nice. I love that, to having a little focal point. So then we continue to this side. So again, all the trees are waking up. Every time I walk by a tree and I see all the beautiful little tiny growth that it's doing, it's just so amazing. All the work that it does in order for us to later on enjoy then a leaf. Look at this. Can you see that? Isn't it amazing? All the work that the tree is doing to just open a little tiny leaf. I mean, it's incredible. I really am always amazed by nature, by everything that God gives us. I mean, you see all those tiny little buds all around the tree. The tree is sleeping, and then it just is waking up now. And in a week, this is all gonna be full of leaves. And it's just so incredible. Tiny little buds opening it up and then becoming then leaves that are gonna be really big and majestic and beautiful. I mean, oak trees are beautiful, their leaves. And you know that it has lots of medicinal benefits. We know how we always speak about the benefits that the plants have. And so that one, you can see that it's already opening a lot of them. Then again, we have, look how cute and big has become the another Tuja arbor, which again is another Tuja just like that. It's just that when they are growing, right, they look like this. But look at the garden, dudes. Look how cool it looks, the garden now. Before we didn't have no structure at all, and we're slowly but surely creating the structure of how we want the garden to look like. Oh, I am so excited, so happy. You guys are seeing the whole journey. So this over here is going to change a lot because you know I'm always changing stuff. But so far in the front wall garden, so we have now, oh, I'm so excited. Look, there's little tiny leaves coming out. This is from the butterfly bush. This is from the butterfly bush. This is so cute. Like, it's already growing the little tiny green leaves. You would always think like it's dead, right? It just looks like it dry. It's no alive. Nope. It just comes back to life every spring. Is just so amazing how nature works. It's incredible. So you know that everything that we have over here is perennial. So fantastic. Now those are the gardenias we're gonna be relocating, and I just planted. Then this I forgot the name. It's in a arborvitae, I remember again, but I need to actually give you the name of that because it grows pretty big, and also like it covers everything because it's very wide and I love it. So that's why I put it over here in the front. And those are the pampas grasses that you guys saw me in the video of spring cleaning of how we cut it. So you can check that video as well. The wigelas are waking up. The roses are waking up as well. Ah, we have some of the bearded irises popping up. Yeah, that was my niece. It was my niece. Oh, so yeah. And then we have over here something that we planted. I think yesterday. I mean, because I was in the garden yesterday because it was great weather. So you can see that the hedge, we're actually creating the hedge really nicely. So over here I just put then another one of those Green Mountain, which is going to be giving us that shape and conical shape that you don't have to worry about cutting. But look at the garden, how it looks from this corner over here with that structure that we have been giving, right? And so this actually I'm going to be actually putting it more to the front, more or less at the level that I have everything else. And so it's going to take, you know, some time, little by little, as we always say. And those over here, those 3 trees, which is, so this 3 trees, the Italian cypress, 1, 2, 3, we actually planted them yesterday. And so now we have 3 Italian cypresses over here, which you know that I love them so much, and they grow then in that conical perfect shape, very thin and tall, almost to 20 feet high. So then we have then those 3 over here, then we have the 2 that we have in the front over here in the center, and then the tree that we have by the driveway. And then that way we have a little bit of structure for the house. Looking very nice. Another thing that we did is in here in the front, going to the mailbox. So I noticed again, once you have been in the garden for a while, you start to notice where do you want entrances. So then we made it the entrance over there before that I show you guys where we had the Italian cypress, and I said that everything was very center. And then we made the little entrance in the side for the garden, and now we have then an entrance over here as well. So I planted this yesterday. So these are again the Green Mountain boxwood, and that way we can actually come in here and everything else is going to be covered because this is going to grow and cover all of that. This is the, you see how cute it is growing, which is going to be the burning bush. This is the burning bush, right? So we have then the burning bush, then we have again burning bush, and then lots of Rose of Sharon over there. But it's gonna be all covered, and then you're gonna see this little patch in the front open, so that tells you, hey, this is the only way that you can walk. So that was a new addition as well. And so you can see that again the burning bushes are growing, getting very beautiful. This is the Rose of Sharon, which is waking up, really pretty. It's a type of hibiscus. So the Rose of Sharon is growing up now. It's a type of hibiscus, and again you can see that the tree, you know, you would think that it's asleep because it just looks like it died stem, but then, you know, it just all of a sudden just starts waking up. It's just so beautiful. And that's exactly what's happening with all the different Rose of Sharons that we have over here. They're all just popping up, growing. And there's lots of beautiful dandelions, which we use for teas, and because we don't actually put no pesticides or fertilizers on the floor, then we can actually get to enjoy the weeds that grow in the floor. And lots of beautiful clovers are also growing, and you can check the video of the benefits of clover, how it's a beautiful, nice, natural fixator of nitrogen, so you don't have to buy no nitrogen for your garden, and just let the clover to grow, right? So anyways, you can check that video as well if you are interested in that. So let's go ahead and continue, and you can see that now we have like a little patch that we can enjoy while we're walking. I love that, creating different little rooms. Oh my god, guys, look at this. This is the maple tree full of the helicopter seeds, right? So these are the seeds of the trees. So these are all seeds of the tree. So the tree, many of the trees are now showing seeds for propagation, and this is how I actually propagated one of the trees. You know, I took one of the seeds and I planted them, but the whole tree is full of seeds. Amazing. It's amazing. Anybody that walks by is gonna think like, oh no, those are just little leaves popping up. Nope, it's the whole tree full of seeds. So this one is full of seeds, right? This, as I'm showing you over here, and then, which many people call them the helicopter seeds, right? Because as a kid you can get to play with that and throw it in the air. And then that tree, you can see, also is full of also seeds. So there's lots of them over here. Italian cypress. Oh, wait, we need to come over here. We need to come over here because you haven't seen this. This is the blueberry bush. So we have now 4 blueberry bushes. So we have this blueberry bush, the blueberry bush that you guys have seen before, and then the tiny little one right next to it, and then another one. So we have then 4 blueberry bushes. Very excited, and they are now, again my niece, they are now popping up. So beautiful. And wherever you see little flowers, of course those are gonna be blueberries. So I'm so excited, ecstatic. This is just amazing. I mean, look at all that growth. Wait, we need to see this. Oh, look at that growth. God is amazing. Guys, just open your eyes and see the wonders and miracles that surround you, because there's so many. Okay, so let's go then. Into the garden we walk, into the garden we walk. So over here, this is the one that you guys have seen before many times. So this was given to us by one of our friends from the church, Ben, which I'm so excited and ecstatic, and I just feel so blessed to have this tree. It's just so beautiful, and every time that you see little flowers, so those little flowers, that they look like a bell. Like ding dong, little tiny bells. The bells are ringing. So the bells look so beautiful. Look at that. So those will be then later on blueberries. Wherever you see those, it will be blueberries. And again, you see the tree that it looks very dry, like it's dead, and boom, it just starts flourishing. So don't start cutting trees and stuff when it's dormant, really, if you don't know if it's alive or not. I prefer to actually cut it after it has already bloomed, so in summer, if you want to cut or give it shape or something like that. And everything over here, you see that there's lots of cute bells everywhere, which are gonna be them blueberries. And then we have another one. This is the dwarf. So I don't recommend, unless you live in an apartment, right? So a small space, this would be perfect for growing blueberries because this is a blueberry dwarf tree. And the blueberry dwarf tree, then you have lots of blueberries, but it's, you know, very small. So I mean, if you have a small area, this is perfect. Now for a house and big yard, it will be better to actually have the bigger blueberry, but there's so many different types of blueberries. Again, this is the same blueberry. Over here into this side, you have not seen that we actually had added this line, this hedge, so very excited about that. And let me just show you what is growing right now over here. So this is the dwarf spruce, which is now having lots of new little leaves, so they look so cute and green lime. Really pretty, really soft. And then we have another Italian cypress over here. Very pretty. That is a crepe myrtle, the one that I just showed you. There is a coral magic before that is purple. And then the spruce lane that we love so much. We need to definitely walk over there because I love that section. And then over here it's growing the blackberries. Blackberries. Oh, I love blackberries, and they are growing so fantastic. This was a tiny thing that we purchased last year, and it is growing so amazing. It's growing everywhere. So we added, we just put this little thing of a fallen tree, right? And this is for the kiwi vine. So the kiwi vine is growing over here. So cute. And actually I need to remove from here because there's some red lettuce growing, so I need to remove those babies of red lettuce because that's the red lettuce babies growing in the grass. So I need to remove it from there and plant it into this section. And I need to clean this section over here because there's this wild mint growing everywhere. So you can see over here lots of mint growing. So I need to actually clean the whole flower bed. Not flower bed, this is the vegetable bed. So I put in some lettuce and cabbage, but there's lots of the strawberries already growing. So the strawberries are popping back again. Very excited about that. And I need to again clean more the area so that the strawberries have a clearer space so that they can grow, because the strawberries are competing with the the mint, and the mint, it grows like a rhizome to the side. So all of these need to be removed, all this mint, which is so good, and just put it then in a different area because it's taking over my mint, my strawberries. So let's go into the spruce lane, which I just love walking over here. And you can check then the playlist of the spruce trees, all the benefits that the spruce trees have. Lots of projects with the cones. Look at all those cones. Oh my god, look at those. Those are gonna be the spruce tips. So definitely gonna be harvesting some spruce tips. You know that there's lots of yummy recipes with the spruce tips. I'm like, oh my god, and look, there's some cones coming up. Guys, you're enjoying a lot of good new growth today. Wow. So there's a video also of the cones, the process of how they grow. Oh, so exciting. Here we go. So I call this side the spruce lane because there's so many spruce trees. Oh, look, baby cone. Is that the baby cones? They grow like this pink color first and then purple. I mean, you can check the video out of these spruce cones and you will see them all in different stages. But I think that in a week from now, this is gonna be full of them. Wow, so cute. They're so tall. It's like walking in a Christmas tree lane. And then you see at the end this beautiful maple tree full of seeds. As I told you guys, that's all seeds. It just looks so cute. And then we ended up going into our orchard. So this over here, all those trees that you see over here, those are all fruit trees. All fruit trees. And so in the future, hopefully this is going to be a nice orchard also with lots of vegetables. So little by little. But you guys have seen some of them, but I don't think you have seen them all. So I know that this is a plum tree. And look how cute it is, which I changed my design for the garden, and I shared recently the design, so you can actually check the design for the garden, all the beautiful new things I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna be using that for an arch later on. Then you can see that this is the pear tree over there, growing so beautiful. Another pear tree over here, and I'm definitely pruning them so that it can have, you know, I can be able to manage them better, because I don't want to have a huge tree and then I cannot actually reach the fruit. So we're gonna be pruning them a little bit. This is, I believe, the peach tree. Really beautiful and pretty. Look at those. It's really amazing how all the leaves are so different. It tells you which tree is what. So we always have 2 trees of each. So 2 trees of the peach tree, 2 trees of the pear trees, which we actually have 4 of the pear trees. I think 4 of the plum trees. Then also we have the apple trees, which I believe is 4 as well. So in total, I know that it's 22 trees that we have planted so far right now from fruit trees in this area, not including then of course the blueberry trees. Another pear tree, so cute. Okay, wait, I am freaking out. I am super duper excited because I was waiting for so long to see this little tree show me any sign of blooming back again. So this is the chase tree, and I am obsessed with the chase tree because it grows already in a round shape that you don't have to be cutting it or anything like that. It's really aromatic. It gives you a wonderful smell, and then it has this beautiful purple color flowers, and then the stems are, as you see, like a gray color, so you don't see the stems in green or brown. They're really a different color. So I love the different colors of the plants and everything. And so I was waiting for it to show me signs of, you know, coming back again, because I cannot wait for it to bloom. And it has a lot of little tiny little buds. It's so tiny, but let me see if you can see it. You see that? Tiny little buds coming? So excited. So those are for the chase trees. So over here, the division that we created, then we have then the junipers, which are the blue point juniper. Really pretty and beautiful, very hardy. I just love them so much. I love the color especially. And then you can see over here that we have spirelia, which they're really pretty, and they're really also a majestic color as well. You can see that red color with brown popping a little bit of green, and then of course the in between, then you have that chase tree. So you have all different types of color, which is gonna be really cool later on. And so at this side, of course, again, we have all of our trees, and we need to put later on some trellises that we're gonna be making, because as you can see, I need to show you this. There is we have this wine vine that we have had for a long time. Even when we were in the apartment, we had the wine vine. So we took it in here, and we see it popping already. Look at that. Look at that new growth. Oh my God, it's so cute. It's so beautiful. So I need to have a trellis. The wine vine can actually, you know, go and get crazy and and get really beautiful. Oh my God, but look at that. It's so pretty. I love that color. Such a pink, beautiful color. It's amazing. And again, you would see this and you would think that it's dead, because it looks so dry and brittle and like it's dead, but it's not. Don't cut stuff when it's dormant, you know, when it's just waking up, because many people say like cut it in spring, and I'm like no, because I don't know if I'm gonna kill it. There's a lot of the trees that I need to you know, find something to put the names, because I know that once I plant them, because you know that once I start into like this rhythm of I want to plant something, I just plant like a whole bunch of stuff at the same time, and then I end up being like, wait, I planted like 10 different trees, but what was the name, what was the species about that tree? So I know that I keep all the tags, but then once you have it in different order, different sections, it's very difficult to know which one is which. So I need to I would like to have big rocks and then put the name of each one of them. I think that that would be a good thing to have. So yes, that's something that I would like to do. And then over here, I'm going to show you this tree. I'm going to put the name because I forgot the name of them. But so it's already growing really pretty. And it's a purple color, which I am so excited to see for the first time. And so we have two of them. We have one over here, and then we have another one in that other section. Really cool. So I'm very excited about that. And so the same, but another species, it was needed in order for us to actually have berries. And so we got one right there in that corner, and we have another one right there in that other corner. So very excited for that. And this is the apple tree. So cute. So we have two of these, and the leaves are really soft, really pretty, really amazing. And I love the stem also because the stem is like a pinkish brown color, really cute. So this we have two of them. So we have one over here, and there's another one over there also. To not make the video super long, I'm not showing you each one of the trees, because if not, the video would be never ending. And I mean, I'm just so excited. So let me just show you what else we have over here. The fig tree is also waking up. You see some fig and fig leaves popping up. Very exciting. And in this section, we need to clean all that so we can plant then the vegetables and lots of tomatoes and stuff. And this over here, we cut it and just use it then for cultivating the pumpkins. So that's going to be for later on. And in here, I have a whole bunch of things that I want to be growing. But let me show you what we actually have over here growing. So this is the area of the kale. So right next to the driveway, we actually have a whole bunch of kale, and right now they're blooming to give us later on seeds. So all of these are I think these are the Tuscan kale, which also known as the dinosaur kale. And if you want to know more about kale, I have a few videos about making recipes with kale, harvesting also the kale seeds. And then we also have the curly kale over here, also in bloom. And we also have the red Russian kale also in bloom. And then behind then we have then the golden globe arborvitae to give it some structure, because you know that I always like to have that formal feel, like English garden, so that we always have that evergreen even when things are dead, and the garden looks very nice. And then we always have edible landscaping, so a win-win for everybody. So this is how it looks right now, but there's a few things that I want to then relocate. Like for example, we just had some babies pop up over here, so I want to actually relocate those and maybe put it in another flower bed. And I have also a stone pine tree over there that I have to plant. So I have a few things in pots over there that needs to be planted. So that was the quick garden walk. I am very excited with everything, how it has been progressing. Before over here we had nothing, it was just grass, and now we have planted hundreds of different plants and lots of edibles. And you have been with us, you know, growing with us and seeing everything. I'm just gonna sit over here. Thank you all for spreading the word and for inviting your friends and family to be part of their community. I love you so much. You really mean so much to me. So thank you again for being part of our family. Enjoy the day, enjoy the miracles, and I'll see you again next Tuesday. Bye guys. And as a bonus, here is Cordelia. We are walking because Cordelia was just checking out everything that Mama was doing while she was doing the YouTube video. So we have to take her outside so she can also enjoy the weather, because it's just a perfect weather. It's like a 68-degree weather to be outside, and Cordelia loves to come over here. And we're gonna go to her favorite area. So if you have stayed along to the end, then you get to enjoy this little extra clip of Cordelia enjoying then the spruce lane. Because look at her, she gets so excited when she gets over here. She loves the spruce lane, right Cordelia? Hi baby. You see any birds? That's what she checks for, because in here there's always birds. Okay, so I'm gonna be very quiet. I think Cordelia has seen something.